Holy Cross in the white. They'll be moving from right to left in the first half. Tap controlled by Holy Cross, and with the ball is their leading scorer, and that is Alex Smith. Smith with the rock, goes down to Scott, back to Smith, over now to the big gal, Parker. Parker hands it over to Mifsud. Here's a shot, and in for two by Raquel Rock Scott. Holy Cross jumps out, 2-zip on the first possession. UMass averaging 61 points a ball game. They've allowed an average of 75. Natal with the ball, goes down low, shot is up and no good, and here comes the Lady Crusaders. Alex Smith, left side to Bree Malone. Back it goes to Scott, to Smith, to Scott. Looks like a zone. Down low to Scott, up and good, backdoor action. And Raquel Scott with 4, and Holy Cross with 4. UMass, they won their last 2 games over Rutgers and then Hartford. Shot down low is up and good by Bomben. 4-2 ball game. Holy Cross with the ball, with the lead. Around it goes on the left side to Mifsud. Backdoor action to Scott. It's up and good. 6 points for the sophomore, who's averaging 15.5 points a ball game. And Holy Cross leads it 6-2. Around it goes. Here's a 3-ball up, in and out by Bomben, and rebound Crusaders. Malone on the gallop. It is up, no good. Fighting for her own pound. Parker gets it. And it goes back out to Smith. Smith goes over to Parker. Now Smith with it. Malone penetrating the zone. Here's Scott. Smith coming on the dribble drive. Back out Malone, a 3-ball, no good. And the rebound cleared by UMass. Bomben on the rebound. Down low, shot up, no good. Rebound. Here comes Alex Smith. Alex on the gallop, coast to coast, a runner up, no good. And rebound, Kara Bomben. Holy Cross up 6-2. You can see the time, 17:24 left first half. Down low, shot is up and in by Timbilla. Timbilla nails it off the glass. Holy Cross by a couple, 6-4. Mifsud with the ball. Mifsud looking around, gives to Malone. Down low to Scott, it's up, around, no good. And rebound cleared by UMass. Timbilla cleans the glass. Down on the left side. Natal with it. Over in the right corner. Bomben. Pass goes out deep. Around the horn. Here's Henry on the drive, and a whistle. And a turnover. A turnover on the Minutewoman. Holy Cross this season, en route to their 3-0 record, they're averaging 83 points a ball game. They've allowed an average of 61. Rebounding, they've been outbounding their opponents by 9, 44-35. Parker for Holy Cross, now to Smith. On the left corner, Malone, around it goes to Scott. Here's a jumper, good for 3, yes! Alex Smith brings the triple. She came into this game with 1,255 points. Around it goes to Bomben. Shot no good, rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Scott of Holy Cross. The officials for this ball game we have, let's check, Joanne Aldrich, Dwayne Mack, and Ryan Nunes. They are whistling while they work in this, the 20th meeting between Holy Cross and UMass. Almost 4 minutes into the first half, and Holy Cross by 5. Their largest lead of the ball game. UMass with it, stolen. Here comes Holy Cross. Malone on the left wing. Malone dishes it to Scott, and Scott has 8 points. She's averaging 15 and a half. And Holy Cross with their biggest bulge, they get it by 7. Holy Cross comes up with a steal. On the right side, Smith lets one fly, got it. Another triple, and UMass is going to call for a timeout. As Holy Cross leads it, they got it by 10. 14-4 with 15 minutes and 31 seconds remaining here in the first half. Holy Cross shooting from the floor this year, 48%. 3 balls, 34 and 73 from the stripe. Holy Cross at home this year, 2-0. And over the years, this is the 40th season for the Lady Satyrs in round ball. They have won 676 and lost 403. At the Hart Center in 39 years, they've won 116 and lost 98. A portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by the Howe Lumber Company in East Brookfield, Massachusetts, by the DiStefano Hair Restoration Center of Worcester, by the Fallon Community Health Plan, by St. Vincent's Hospital. Some of our fine sponsors here on Crusader Vision. 15:31 left in the first half. Holy Cross with their largest lead, and you can see the associate head coach, Ann McInerney, directing the Lady Satyrs. Dillon now comes in the ball game for UMass, number 2. Gives to Bomben. Out it goes, a 3, no good by Mattel. Rebound, stick back is good. Hill comes in and puts it up off the glass and good. Holy Cross by 8, 14-6. And a violation on Holy Cross. A push and a shove and a foul on number 1, Kelly Hammer, who just came in. So the ball goes back into the hands of the Minute Women, the University of Massachusetts Amherst, in their maroon uniforms. Holy Cross in the white. Dillon with the ball in the corner. It goes to Harris. Harris goes down low. We got a travel called. A travel on Pierre Louis. Kim Pierre Louis from Ottawa, Ontario. Holy Cross looking for their 4th straight win of the young season. High post, left side to Oregon. Molly in there now. Over it goes to Hammer, back to Molly, puts it up, blocked, back out. Shot is up and around and good. Ganser gets it. Madeline Ganser, the freshman. Holy Cross by 10 again. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Holy Cross. Hamner with the ball. Now to Smith. Smith has had a brilliant career here at Holy Cross, the senior captain. All-Patriot League rookie team and first team All-Patriot League her sophomore and junior seasons. Steal by UMass. Harris with it. Down low, roll up, no good. Missed by Pierre Louis. Over now to Malone. Back out to Oregon. Hammer with it. Drops it back to Smith. Smith averaging 15 points a game. Over it goes to Hammer. Shot clock at 7. Hammer at J is up, no good. And rebound cleared by Pierre Louis. Kim Pierre Louis on the rebound. Mattel throws it back. Does it go in backcourt? It does. Was it touched by Holy Cross? No. Front court, back court violation. Parker and Scott back in for Holy Cross along with Smith, Mifsud, and Hammer. Holy Cross by 10, 16-6. Almost 7 minutes into the first half. Out it goes to Smith. Left side, down low. Here's Parker, turnaround. Baby hook is good. Parker, who's averaging 12, gets her first hoop, and Holy Cross got it. They're up by a dozen. 18-6. UMass with it down low, and a foul is going to be called on Emily Parker. Parker on the foul. And Rashid Timbilla will go to the stripe for the Minute Woman. The Minute Woman, as a team this year, en route to their 2-3 record, shooting 36 from the floor, 23 from Freeland, and 67 from the stripe. Timbilla misses her first. She'll have one more. She's a 6'1" sophomore from Ottawa, Ontario. Gets the second. And the Lady Satyrs will have the ball. The Lady Satyrs got the lead. They're up 18-7. Mifsud brings it up in forecourt. Lisa out of Erie, PA. Down low to Scott. Back door. Oh, nice pass to Parker from Scott. The Satyrs up by 13, their biggest lead of the ball game. 20-7. In forecourt. UMass shot is up and no good. Rebound grabbed by Scott. Now to Smith. Mifsud a three. Got it. Oh, yes. Mifsud gets her first hoop of the ball game, and it's a triple. And Holy Cross leading it 23-7, up by 16. Shot is up and good. Pierre Louis nails it for a deuce. 23-9. Holy Cross with the ball with the lead. Mifsud over to Scott. Scott back out to Smith from the corner for a three. No good. Rebound cleared by Harris. Here come the Minute Woman. Harris on the dribble. Putting it up on the runner off the glass and good. Harris gets her first two of the ball game. Holy Cross by 12, 23-11. 11:15 up on the clock here in the first half from the Hart Center. Scott coming down the right of the paint, up no. Rebound knocked around and out to Scott Parker. Now around the corner it goes over to Dinese. Dinese to Parker, now to Scott. A J, good by Smith. Smith with 8. And Holy Cross by 14, 25-11. In forecourt, the Minute Woman. Here's a three ball, no good by Harris. Jasmine Harris pulls the trigger, misfires. Smith all the way over in the corner, a three, yes. Oh yes, by Dinese, the freshman out of St. Louis. And Holy Cross by 17, their biggest lead of the ball game, 28-11. And we got a whistle and a foul on UMass. And it's on Nola Henry, and we got immediate timeout. With a timeout on the floor, the score, 28, Holy Cross, 11, UMass. A portion, here's a replay. Over to Oregon, and she dumps it back out. Shot is up and good by the Lady Satyrs. They're having a good game so far as they lead it by 17, their biggest bulge of the ball game. And a portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by the Perfect Game Sports Bar and Grill, located 64 Water Street in Worcester. By JMB Financial Advisors and by Pucci's Fine Jewelry in West Boylston. If you're looking for a Christmas gift, hey baby, they got it at Pucci's. You want a diamond ring, you want a Rolex, whatever you want, the finest in jewelry at Pucci's. Associate head coach Ann McInerney instructing her players here at the Hart Center. Holy Cross 3-0 on the season. UMass 2-3. Alex Smith, a 2-3 zone. Around it goes. Back over to Smith. Down low to Parker. Parker puts it up. It drops, but no. Stepped on the inline, so Holy Cross will go back on defense. Holy Cross up 28-11. Nola Henry with the ball. Over it goes left side. The dribble drive is up and no good by Harris. One and done, and Holy Cross with it. Scott in the corner. Out it goes to Malone. Now to Smith, to Malone. Down low to Parker. Parker back out to Scott. Up, no. Parker tries to keep it alive, but she can't. And here comes UMass. On the bounce with the ball is Stiff. Alex Stiff, who's down the ball game. Here's a three. No good by Jasmine Harris. Got nothing but air that time. And Holy Cross will go back on offense. High post, Scott, Mifsud, Malone, Scott looking. Over to Mifsud for a three. Nope, Scott gets the offensive glass. Back out. Dribble drive, Mifsud back to Scott, and she's in double digits. The Rock, Scott, out of Ridgewood, New Jersey at 6 even, averaging 15.5 points and 6.5 rebounds. Holy Cross by 19, their largest bulge of the ball game. Looking good here in the first half. Shot is up and no good, and the Satyrs get the rebound. 30-11, the Satyrs. Out it goes to Smith. Here's Malone with a three, no. Rebound, no good. Parker fighting for it. Scott picks it up and puts it in off the glass. Raquel Scott with a dozen. And Holy Cross by 21. Wow, the Lady Satyrs looking splendid here so far in this ball game. 7:49 left first half. It's been all Holy Cross. Out it goes to Henry. The dribble drive around, stolen by Smith. Here comes Mifsud. On the dribble drive, up and good. Whoa! Lisa Mifsud with 5, and Holy Cross by 23. 34-11. Here's Henry. Back out it goes to Bomben. A dribble drive up, good. But is she going to be called for the player control foul? Yes. That will erase the bucket. We got immediate timeout with 7:13 left in the first half. And in this, the 20th edition, Holy Cross has led throughout, and they have been on fire. The Lady Satyrs leading it. They're up by 23, 34-11. Here's Scott again. Bingo. Raquel Scott, a 6-foot sophomore, shooting this year 66% from the floor. A portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by the Sullivan Group Insurance Agency of Worcester. See John Andrioli or Gordy Lockbaum for all your insurance needs. And by International Hair Systems, located at 475 Pleasant Street in Worcester. See the hair doctor, Dr. Doug Haddad, at International Hair Systems for all your hair needs. Can't say enough about the performance of the Lady Crusaders. UMass dropped 3 in a row, but maybe they came in with 2 good wins over Rutgers and Hartford. The Worcesterite, Ann McInerney, a graduate of Assumption College, where she was a great basketball and softball player there, enshrined in the Assumption College Greyhound Athletic Hall of Fame. UMass with the ball. In 4, Malone. Bree Malone out of Springfield, Mass. Now it comes around to Dinas. Dinas to Smith. Over to Hammer. Top of the key. Now to Dinas. Malone, shot clock at 6. Malone dribble drive up, no good. Rebound, stick back Hammer, no good. And rebound, Smith, Alex for Holy Cross, and she'll bring it back out and reset the offense. To Horrigan. Round it goes to Smith. Now to Hammer. Malone. Nice movement against the zone. Hammer. Here is Smith, no good. Rebound grabbed in there by the Minute woman. And cleaning the glass is Jordan. Jordan in now as they send it over around to Mittal. Down low, backdoor action up and good. At the end of that one was Kim Pierre-Louis. 34-13, Holy Cross. Down low, whistle, foul, stoppage of action. I hope you're enjoying Crusader basketball here on Crusader Vision, produced and directed by Jamie Reynolds. The executive producer is Frank Mastrandria. Our next game on Crusader Vision will be on Wednesday, December 4th, when we have a doubleheader. Down low to Oregon, and she gets her first deuce of the ball game. Holy Cross looking outstanding. A steal for a moment, a tie-up, possession arrow, UMass. Yeah, our next game on Crusader Vision will be Wednesday, December 4th. We'll have a doubleheader. The women at 5 o'clock against Northeastern, and the men following that at about 7:30 against Albany. And Dick Lutz will be here to make the call of that twin bill on Wednesday, December 4th, here on Crusader Vision. Coach McInerney. .5:38 left in the half. It's been all Lady Satyrs. Stiff will inbound, goes down low, and back out it goes to Jordan. Jordan sending it around to Timbala, and the shot is up and good. A 3-ball in there by the Minute woman. Round the horn it goes. Holy Cross got it. They're up 36-16. 5:50 left here. We're in the first half. Here's Malone, dribble drive over to Hammer, and a whistle and a foul on Malone. The Satyrs have looked outstanding. Their next game coming up will be on Sunday, December 1st. After Thanksgiving, they'll be down in Manhattan to take on the Jaspers of Manhattan. High posting it, and up and good. Pierre knocks it in. Pierre-Louis has her South 6. And Holy Cross now leads it 36-18, and you can see on the right side of the screen, head coach Sharon Dolly, now in her 4th year at UMass. Also, you can see in there with the blue attire, Chris Welgus, former coach for years at Dartmouth, and now the director of basketball operations at UMass Amherst. portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by Shaker Hills Country Club in Harvard, Massachusetts. What a great country club. They have all kinds of facilities over there, a great layout, and they have banquets, weddings. They have it all at Shaker Hills Country Club in Harvard, Massachusetts. Here's Malone. Now to Scott, and she's going to be called for the travel. Scott with 12 points, high in the ball game for either side. UMass in the maroon as they come in forecourt. Jordan gives to Stiff, back to Jordan. Holy Cross now in his zone. Looks like a 3-2. Stop, pop around, no good by Jordan. Rebound, batted around, and cleared by UMass. Here's a 3, and sinking it is Alex Stiff. Stiff drains the triple. And Holy Cross by 15, 36-21. Under 4 left in the first half from the Hart Center on the campus of the College of the Holy Cross. Smith, now to Parker. Round it goes, Malona J, no good. And rebound out of bounds. Or do we have a foul? Oh, we have a foul called on Raquel Scott. An immediate timeout here at the Hart Center with 3:41 left first half. Holy Cross by 15, 36-21. Their largest lead was at 23. And there's the foul on Scott. Holy Cross and UMass for the 20th time. Holy Cross won last year in Amherst 63-59. And back
the Patriot League, today's scholar athlete, tomorrow's leader.
Last time UMass won in this series was back in 2011 out at UMass, 75-50. Holy Cross opened up the season with a win over the Big Green of Dartmouth. Then they beat UMass Lowell, last time out Bryant, and here tonight they're fighting the Minute Woman of UMass. Here's an 18-footer off target by Stiff. Rebound, Parker. Smith. Around the horn it goes. Ganser now in the ball game. Madeline, the freshman. Motion offense. Here's a 3. No good. Rebound, Parker. It's up. No. And a foul on a push on Parker. Parker assessed the foul as she went for the rebound. Team fouls, Holy Cross 5, UMass 3. Stiff to Jordan. Out it goes, Stiff. Down low, a runner is good. Pierre Louis. Kim is her first name. She has 8. And we got a 13-point ball game. UMass clawing back into the game. Around it goes to Smith. Smith holds the ball. Now to Denise. And another foul on Holy Cross. Ganser ticketed the foul, as you can see right here. Ganser on the player control foul. 2:33 left in the half. Holy Cross by 13. UMass in forecourt. And it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Minute Woman, so it will be Holy Cross's ball. Here's Smith. A little bit of stutter step. Scott. Malone. Out it goes to Smith. Here's Scott to Miss Flood. Lisa with the ball. Gets a pick. Shot clock down to 7. A runner up, no good. Rebound. Stick back is good. Molly Oregon knocks it in for Holy Cross. Holy Cross up by 15. Here's a dribble drive by Timbilla. And a foul. Scott assessed her second foul. Rashid Timbilla at the stripe. It is up. It is no good. UMass shooting 67% from the line. Timbilla, 6'1", a sophomore. Gets 1 of 2. And she has 2 points in the ball game. Mifsud. Now to Smith. Over to Malone. Back to Smith. The 3. Count it, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Her third triple of the ball game. And Holy Cross got it by 17. 41-24. A buck 20 left. Dribble drive up. No foul on Molly Horrigan. And going to the stripe will be Kim Pierre-Louis, the 6-foot junior from Ottawa, Ontario, north of the border. Gets the first. She has 9 points. 1 more coming up. Holy Cross got it by 16, 41-25. Holy Cross averaging 83 points a ball game after 3 this year. Then surrendering 61. Second one. Got them both. 4 points. Or 3 points, excuse me, for Timbilla. Holy Cross by 15. Here's Malone. Dribble drive, it's up, around, no good. And rebound knocked around out of bounds. And it will be the Minute Women's ball. The Minute Women looking for their 3rd straight win. Had a big win over Rutgers and then another big one over Hartford. And a broken dribble called on Jordan. So the ball goes back into the hands of the Lady Satyrs. Here's Alex Smith. Alex came into this game with 1,255 points, add 11 more. Down low, shot no good by Oregon. She blew the bunny that time. 38 seconds left in the first half. Holy Cross by 15. Jordan in the corner. We got a whistle and a travel, is it? Stepping on the inline was Alex Stiff. 29.3 seconds left in the half. Holy Cross leads at 41-26. Here's Smith. Smith goes right side to Mifsud. Mifsud, back out it goes. Now to Ganser. Malone, 12 seconds left. On the dribble is Smith. She's going to throw a 3. Got it! Well, they say a 2-ball. She was on the line, so that's 13 points. And that is the end of the first half. Holy Cross leading it by 17 at the break. Holy Cross 43 and UMass 26. An outstanding first half for the Lady Satyrs here on their home hardwood couple of nights before Thanksgiving. They're checking that shot by Smith. They say it is a deuce. After 20 minutes of play, the Lady Satyrs 23, the Lady Minutewomen 26. A portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by Coca-Cola Beverages, by the Silver Fox Bus Company, by Consolidated Beverage and Budweiser Beer, some of our fine sponsors. We're at the Hart Center, and Holy Cross will wait for the stats when they come to share the stats in the first half. But Holy Cross, they played well, as at one juncture they're up by 23. Pessionero points to Holy Cross to lift off the second half. We have Scott, Parker, Smith, Malone, and Mifsud. Timbilla, along with Bomben, Henry, Matal, and Harris for UMass. Scott with the ball for the Crusaders. Back door to Scott, up, knocked away. Nice defensive play that time by Timbilla. And here comes UMass. Henry on the dribble all the way, looking back out. Gives to Bomben. Down low, a twist to move, and no good, knocked out of bounds. And it will be Holy Cross's ball. Holy Cross will have the ball. Holy Cross came into this game with a record of 3-0, with wins over Dartmouth, UMass Lowell, and Bryant the last time out. Mifsud. Round the horn it goes. To Smith. Now to Mifsud. Back to Smith. Scott with a 14-footer. And rebound, Timbilla. Here's a dribble drive coming down, blocked by, nice job. Nice job by Parker on the block. Down low, no good. Scott with the rebound up, no foul on the play. So Scott will go to the line. Scott at the stripe. She'll have a pair. And the foul on number 1, Nola Henry. Scott nails it. Scott with 13 points. She'll have one more, averaging 15 and a half. Misses the second, but Malone comes in for Holy Cross and sneaks away the rebound. Nice athleticism by Bree Malone for the bound. Here's Parker. Mifsud. Scott. Off the glass, gets her own rebound. No, but fouled on the play. Great second effort by The Rock. That's her nickname. And the foul on Hill. Good second effort by Raquel Scott. Misses the free throw. 1 for 3 from the stripe. Misses both. Rebound Parker, tied up. Or was she fouled on the play? Well, anyhow, yeah, she was fouled on the play. So it will be Holy Cross's ball. Holy Cross leading it, 44-26. Holy Cross looking for their 4th straight win here in the 2013-14 campaign. Out to Smith, to Malone. Now to Smith. Man defense employed now by the Minutewomen. Here's Malone, a 3. No good. Rebound Scott. Nope, couldn't quite get to it. So it will be the Minute women's ball. From right to left. Around the horn it goes. Mattel. Timbilla. Bombin. Stolen by Scott. Here comes Smith all the way over to Mifsud. Back out it goes, and Scott retrieves. Here's Smith, a triple, got it. Alex Smith with 16 points. The all-time bullseye shooter of 3 balls here at Holy Cross. Oh, is she good. Dribble, drive up, no good. Rebound, Scott. And here comes Holy Cross. They're up by 47-26. Malone missing, rebound. Parker up, no. Parker fights again, no, out of bounds. And it will be UMass's ball. UMass will have the ball as they're trailing by 21. 17-12 up on the clock. I would say it's going to be safe to say that Raquel Scott will be going for a double-double in this ball game. She had 7 rebounds in the first and 12 points. Up in forecourt, UMass. Timbilla. Back to Timbilla. Deflected, picked up, and no! Missed that time by Pierre-Louis. And it will be a foul on Holy Cross. I believe the foul is on Scott. Free throw is good by Kim Pierre-Louis. We got it down for 11 points. She'll have one more coming up. It is up. It is around and good. 12 points for the young lady from Ontario. Holy Cross cut it 47-28. Scott at the free throw line. Round it goes to Hammer. Oregon. Malone on a bounce pass, but a foul from behind. And it's going to be ticketed on Rashid Timbilla. Timbilla on the foul. Team fouls, UMass with 4, Holy Cross with 1. And we got a timeout, a short timeout. We'll keep it right here. Or they're going to call immediate. It might be immediate timeout. It doesn't matter. Jamie, if you've got a commercial you want to throw up or a little promo, go ahead. And if not, I'll talk. I'll talk to you.
Patriot League, today's scholar athlete, tomorrow's leader.
Bob Furyk, you're hearing the call at the Hart Center. That young man you see as one of the managers is Matt Morosky. He's a senior out of New York City. He wanted me to say hello to his mom and father, Frank and Anna. He's one of the outstanding managers of the Lady Crusader basketball team, Matt Morosky. It will be Holy Cross's ball under their own bucket. Bree Malone looking. Out it goes to Smith. Malone has averaged 14 a game, but hasn't scored in this one. Here's Smith a triple. Yes, sirree. Yes. 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 19 points for Smith, and that is her 5th triple of the ball game. Holy Cross got it 50-28. The dribble drive is up and good. Nice move that time by Pierre-Louis. She has 14. Holy Cross by 20. 50-30. Malone. Over to Mifsud. Out it goes to Malone. In the corner, a 3. No good by Smith. And out of the pack is Dillon on the drive at 5-2. Here's a 3 coming up and in and out. Stiff missing, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be UMass's ball. And we get a media timeout with 15:31 left in the second half. Holy Cross by 20 over UMass, 50-30. A portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by Chuck Steakhouse and Margarita Grill, Route 20 in Auburn. One of our fine sponsors, and by Diamond Chevrolet and the Diamond Group on Route 20 in Auburn. By St. John's High School of Shrewsbury, St. Joseph's Abbey of Spencer, and Frankenstein's Recycling. Some of our fine sponsors here on Holy Cross basketball. You're looking at the Holy Cross bench, and Associate Head Coach Ann McInerney diagramming a play or two, setting up what she wants. Time for a cool one for Ann. UMass with the ball. And it goes to Pierre Luis. Back out. Now to Dillon. Out deep it goes to Harris. Holy Cross in a 2-3 zone. Shot Dillon no good. Rebound tie-up. Possession arrow points to UMass. UMass will have the ball. Holy Cross got the lead by 20 with almost 5 minutes gone by in the second half here at the Hart Center. Up and good. Nice inbounds pass to Harris. 18-point spread for Holy Cross. Mifsud on the dribble, the sophomore out of Erie, Pennsylvania. Mifsud. Around it goes. Ganser in there now. Here's Mifsud down to 4 in the shot clock. Mifsud a little bit out of control that time, but gets knocked to the floor. And a foul. Here's the dribble drive, and there's the foul on number 2, Amber Dillon. Holy Cross non-shooting foul, got it down low, up no good by Emily Parker, but fouled on the play by Alex Stiff. Stiff on the foul, and Parker will go to the line. Emily Parker is 6'2" junior from Johnstown, Iowa, with 4 points, averaging 12.7 this year and 7 rebounds. She now has 5 points, shooting 60% from the stripe. She'll have one more. Got them both. 6 points for Emily Parker, the 6'2" junior. Holy Cross by 20, 52-32. Mattel Mattel, their leading scorer so far this season, averaging 10 a ball game. Smith all over her. Out it goes to Dillon. Stop, pop, bingo. Dillon with her first bucket. She's from Jamaica Plains, Massachusetts. Holy Cross by 18. Malone, back out to Scott. Around it goes to Smith. Hammer, dribble, drive. Oh, nice move. Oh, baby, missed it. Scott fighting for the bounce. She got it. Up and good. A rebound and a bucket. 15 points for Raquel Scott, matching her average. Holy Cross by 20. 54-34. Down on the right side where the ball is Pierre. Pierre now has 16. Pierre Louis. That's her last name, her first name Kim. She has 16 points. Holy Cross by 18. Oh, nice play over to Smith. Nice pass from Malone to Smith, coming the baseline right side. Smith with 21. Here's a dribble drive up, no. Player control foul. Player control foul that time. Holy Cross by 20 again. 12:47 left here in regulation. Oh, so nice to have you with us here on Crusader Vision. Holy Cross with the ball. Scott will inbound. Nifsud. Parker. Nifsud again. Over to Hammer. Down low to Parker. Baby left-handed hook, no good. UMass with the rebound. Harris with it. Now to Dillon. Holy Cross in his zone. They play both man and zone. Shot is up and good. 18 points for Kim Pierre Louis. And Holy Cross by 18. Scott just inside the free throw line, drains it. 17 points for Scott. And Holy Cross pumps it back to 20. An immediate timeout called here at the Hart Center as you're looking at Holy Cross's bench with their associate head coach, Ann McInerney. Assistant coaches, Shante Bonds and Matt Roque. Kel Scott having a splendid game here at the Hart Center. Again, would like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Let's all be thankful for what we have here in this great land of ours, the United States of America. And at this time, we'd like to salute our servicemen and women that are protecting this great land of ours. We pray that God will watch over them and bless them for the job they do to put their lives in the line. Again, we salute the men and women of our armed forces. .58-38, Holy Cross. UMass came in here with a couple of impressive wins. One over Rutgers and then one over Hartford after dropping their first three. But Holy Cross has at times looked brilliant here in this game. Bomben gonna fire a three. No good. Rebound knocked around and grabbed by Pierre Louis. Pierre Louis gives to Dillon. Dillon on the dribble drive. Oh, yes. Great penetration that time by Amber Dillon. She has 4. Holy Cross by 18, 58 to 40. 11:20 left. We're in the second half. Malone back in the game. Now to Scott. Over in the corner, and a foul is going to be called. Gillespie, Kate Gillespie was clobbered. Here's the foul again. And the foul assessed. Jordan. Adriana Jordan on the foul. Gillespie at the stripe, missing the front end of a 1-and-1. Holy Cross back on defense. UMass in the red. Holy Cross in the white. We're nearing the midway point of the second half here at the Hart Center. A J is good by Dillon. Dillon at 5'2" has 6 points. She's a feisty one. Holy Cross leading it by 16, 58-42. And Ann McInerney, the associate head coach, calls for a timeout, a 30-second timeout, as the ball club, the Lady Satyrs, leading by 20, now lead it by 16. With 10:39 left in the second half. I don't know what Ann is saying, but I'm sure it's good. You're watching tonight's game on Crusader Vision as part of the Patriot League Network powered by Campus Insiders. A portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by the Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Worcester. Holy Cross with the rock. Smith. Down to Scott. Turnaround, no good. Rebound batted around and picked off by Harris. To Dillon. Here's a 3. Good by Bomben. Bomben now has 5. And we got a 15 or 13-point ball game. Holy Cross, 58-45 for UMass. UMass trying to climb back into this one. Not Malone. Stop and pop is good. A 2-ball by Smith. Smith with 23. Holy Cross by 15. Holy Cross in a 2-3 zone. They've used man, they've used zone. Dillon. Pierre. Over to Jordan. Up, no. Rebound grabbed by Malone. Right side to Smith. Smith over the time stripe. Now it goes to Malone. To Scott. Nipset. Smith. Nipset down low to Parker. Parker got it. One-on-one. Up, no foul. And Parker will go to the line. Emily Parker, the young lady from Johnston, Iowa. And the foul assessed. Adriana Jordan, 2 free throws for Emily Parker. She has 7 points, averaging 12.7. She'll have one more. Holy Cross by 16, 61-45. Parker second, got her. Parker with 8. And Holy Cross by 17. 8:50 left. We're in the second half from the Hart Center. Dillon goes down low. Back out it comes. Dillon with a J. No good. Rebound, Parker. Oh, what a strong rebound. Emily skied for that one. Down to, oh yes, to Scott. Great pass that time by Malone. Scott with 19. Holy Cross got it by 19. A steal. Here comes Hammer, all by her lonesome, up and good. Hammer with her first bucket of the ball game. And Holy Cross jacks it up to 21. 66-45. 8 minutes left in the ball game. Around the horn it goes. Dillon with it. In the corner it goes around, almost stolen. It's stolen by Smith. Smith coming down over to Hammer. Oh, nice skip pass. Hammer with a couple of quick buckets. And Holy Cross up by 23. 68-45, 7:30 left. Dillon to J, no good. Rebound peeled off. Nice strong bound by Parker. Boy, is she tough off the glass tonight. Hammer with it. Back out to Smith. Not him alone. Here's Parker to Smith to Scott to Malone. Malone on the dribble. Shot clock at 8. A floater up around, no good. Parker with the offensive glass and fouled on the play. Kim Pierre-Louis on the foul, and we got immediate timeout as Holy Cross is up 68-45. Can't say enough about the bounding of Emily Parker here tonight at the Hart Center. We have immediate timeout. We'd like to remind you that a portion of Holy Cross basketball brought to you by Peppercorn's Restaurant in Worcester, Ollie's Italian Eatery in West Boylston, and by Kamasi Masonry Supplies. Some of our fine sponsors here on Holy Cross basketball on Crusader Vision. Again, we wish you all happy Thanksgiving. Our next game coming up on Crusader Vision will be on Wednesday, December 4th, a doubleheader, a great treat. The women at 5 against Northeastern, and the men at 7:30 against Albany. That's Wednesday, December 4th, all here on Crusader Vision, and Dick Lutz will be on the call for both of those games. Parker at the stripe. Parker will be shooting a pair. Parker with 8 points. Make it 9. She'll have one more. Holy Cross by 24. Second one is good. Parker in double digits with 10. Rachel Scott with 19. And also in double figures, the leading scorer, Alex Smith, with 23. Holy Cross up by a whole bunch, 70-45. Out it goes to Bomben. Here's Dillon. Drops it down to Bomben, up, no foul. Foul on Molly Horrigan. Horrigan assessed the foul. That is her third foul in the ball game. First free throw, no good by Bomben. She'll have one more. Bomben, a 5'10" senior, gets one of two. She has a half dozen. Holy Cross up 70-46. Got it by 24. It's been all Lady Satyrs here tonight against UMass. Oh, yes, nice power move by Molly Hurrigan with 6 for Holy Cross. 6:18 left in the ball game. Baseline move is up, and it is good. Pierre Louis with 20 points. In forecourt, here comes Holy Cross. 6 minutes left in the ball game. 72-48. Out it goes to Mifsud. Got him alone. Oregon. Man defense. Down low to Oregon. Knocked out of bounds, and it will be the Crusaders' ball. Well, I'll tell you, the Lady Satyrs have looked good here tonight against a muchly improved UMass ball club. Malone with it, 6-second shot clock. Scott is going to throw it up and throw it in. Wow, a deuce by Raquel Scott. She has 21. Scott on fire. Holy Cross on fire by 26. Out it goes to Bomben. Holy Cross now working the zone. Bomben a 3. Nope. Rebound Scott. Down it goes to Smith on the run-up. And she couldn't quite get it up and in. Scott's career high is 22 against Dartmouth. We got her for 21 here tonight. So she could be headed for her career high, the sophomore out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. 5:06 left here in this ball game. The 20th meeting, and it's Holy Cross that will spell victory here tonight over UMass. Can't say enough about the performance of the Lady Satyrs. The Lady Satyrs doing a yeoman's job here tonight. Bomben a 3, no good, and rebound, Holy Cross. Holy Cross, Ganser got the bound. Out it goes to Smith. That is Madeline Ganser, the sister of Chris Ganser, the senior, who's on the sideline right now. Down to Molly, up no good, and a rebound grabbed by UMass. Kim Hill. 3, up no good. Harris missing the triple. 4:15 left here in this ball game. Here's Smith for Holy Cross. Smith, all Patriot League first team the last 2 years. What a brilliant career she has had. Out to Malone. Now to Ganser. Shot clock down to 6. Smith throwing up the prayer no. And rebound. UMass. With the rock is Jordan. Bomben. Down low in the paint and a foul. And Jasmine Harris will go to the line. Harris will go to the strike. 3:36 left, immediate timeout. Holy Cross up 74-48. You can see the frustration on the face of Sharon Dolly. They came in here feeling good. Muchly improved after losing their first 3, but with wins over Rutgers and Hartford. The executive producer of Crusader Vision is Frank Mastrandria. Tonight's game being produced and directed by Jamie Reynolds. And I'm Bob Foraker on the call. We'd like to remind you a portion of Holy Cross basketball is brought to you by Peppercorn's Restaurant in Worcester and Ollie's Eatery in West Boylston. And by Pucci's Fine Jewelry. And by Frankenstein's Recycling of Worcester. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. We wish you all a happy and a healthy and a blessed Thanksgiving. Jasmine Harris at the line, a 6'1" sophomore with 2, misses the first. She'll have one more, looking for her 5th point of the ball game. Second one, bingo. 5 points for Harris, and Holy Cross up 74-49. Here's Mifsud. Parker, Mifsud against the man defense. And a dribble and a foul. Mifsud fouled on the play. Over the bonus, double bonus time for Holy Cross. 10 team fouls on UMass. Lisa Mifsud at 5'7" from Erie, PA with a pair, missing the first. Averaging 10 points, looking for her 6th point of the ball game. Second one, good. Mifsud with 6 points, and Holy Cross ups it to 75-49. Holy Cross by 26. It's all over but the shouting, baby. Another sweet win for the Lady Satyrs. Around it goes. Jordan, rebound Holy Cross. Picking off the bound was Kate Gillespie. Now it goes to Parker. Over to Madeline Ganser. Down low, Parker, up, no foul. Parker will go to the line for a pair. Jasmine Harris assess the foul. 2:34 left in the ball game. Parker, in and out. She'll have one more. Parker looking for her 11th point of the ball game. But boy, she's been strong off the glass. Likewise for Raquel Scott. One more coming up for Emily. Missed them both. And rebound, UMass, Pierre Louis. In for Jordan. Down low to Pierre Louis. Pierre Louis puts it up, puts it in. She has 22 points. And Holy Cross by 24, 75-21 with 2:03 and running on the clock. From start to finish, it's been all Holy Cross. Mifsud misses the 3, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be the Minute Women's ball. The Minute Women will fall to 2-4, and Holy Cross will keep their perfect record alive. They'll go to 4-0. Next time out for Holy Cross will be Sunday afternoon. They'll be at Grady Gymnasium on the campus of Manhattan College in New York to take on the Jaspers of Manhattan. A 3, no good. Steph missing, and on the rebound, we got to tie it. Holy Cross with 75, UMass with 51. And a foul on that play. So double bonus time on the foul was Kim Pierre-Louis, and at the stripe will be Emily Parker. Parker puts it in. Parker unofficially with 11. I'm unofficial, folks, but sometimes I'm pretty accurate. Second one, no good. Parker missed 3 of 4. She'll have to work on a free throw shooting. UMass, Mattel, Stiff, a $1.24. On the floor, picked off by Mifsud. She almost loses it. She does. On the steal, on the breakaway is Pierre-Louis. She has 24 points, her career high. In forecourt, Mifsud. Holy Cross leading it, 76-53. Down low to Ganser. A baby hook is up, no good. Parker, rebound, no good. Ganser, rebound, no good. Fighting for it. We got a foul and a grab on Holy Cross. That's going to stop the clock with 51.4 seconds left in the ball game. Holy Cross 76, UMass 53. Holy Cross will up their record to 4-0. UMass will fall to 2-4. Jordan puts it around, over the hill. Back to Jordan. Stop, pop, no good by Stiff. And a whistle, stoppage of action with 31.7 seconds left in the ball game. Stiff at the line. She'll have a couple. It's up, it's no good. One more coming up for Stiff. They're all academic right now, baby. Second one is up and good. Stiff with 4 points. 31.7 seconds left. Holy Cross by 22 as they lead it 76-54. Here's Ganser, not a Mifsud. Mifsud on the dribble. Game clock at 12, shot clock at 10. Mifsud will dribble around. Shot clock down to 2. Mifsud coming in, a scoop shot, no good. Rebound, UMass, ball game over. Holy Cross spells victory over UMass here at the Hart Center by a final score of 76-54. An outstanding win for the Crusaders of Holy Cross. The Lady Crusaders winning it over UMass 76-54. Let's see if we can catch up with the head coach of the Lady Crusaders, Ann McInerney. The associate head coach will be coming our way, and we'll be putting her right here in the old rocket chair. Coach Ann McInerney picking